Alright guys, Simon here, we're playing A-Train 8, and I don't know how you guys are gonna feel about this, but I am gonna spend an entire year doing absolutely nothing, because I don't know how much money I'm making versus the amount of taxes I'm paying. So we are back at on Friday, in January 2024, and we're just gonna sit around and do nothing for a year and watch this balance sheet. Because the problem with this is that our subsidiary costs and our subsidiary returns includes the building and selling of subsidiaries, and our railroad costs and railroad returns also includes the construction and sale of trains and railroads. And so if I build anything, I don't know how much money I'm actually just making from the business itself instead of the sales and the construction and all that. So we're gonna have to pay $1.1 billion in taxes this year. And so I guess my question is, if I don't do anything the entire year, do I actually earn $1 billion? And I suspect the answer will be no, because 1 month has gone by and I've earned $80 million? Actually, maybe I do earn $1 billion a year. Because 80 times 12 is, kind of $1 billion. Kind of. But we're gonna let this run and see what happens. And based on, well, depending on what happens, I might have a slightly different subsidiary strategy. Because the subsidiaries, they're more or less profitable depending on what you build and where you build them. So I might actually build shops and hotels near my stations in such a way that hopefully ensures that my stuff gets a lot of customers. See, this one here is not close to any kind of big buildings, and therefore this theater doesn't really make that much money, say. Whereas, let's say this one, where's the highest profit rate run? So like here, a 30% profit rate. See how it's next to some pretty big buildings, so there's more people going to this theater, and therefore it makes more money. So what I think my plan is to build shops and hotels and things close to my stations and at places that are next to fairly large buildings. And I might even just demolish, for example, like this one. There's a cinema complex, I own this. So I might just demolish existing buildings and just build my own ones on top of them. Just to get the profits from that. I just don't know if that actually helps. So which one is this? It's not that one. It's not that one. Cinema complex, that one. 16.55% profit rate is not great. It's not great, to be honest. I don't know if that would actually make more money though. I don't know if that would actually increase my profits. It might not. It might not actually do anything for me. Yeah, so that's the plan, and we are still only in March, barely. So we're gonna have to wait for a long time and do nothing. Just to see how this game mechanic actually works, because the game doesn't really give you very clear numbers as to what's going on. Almost time to pay income tax, alright. It doesn't really tell you very much about your profits and your business. The game gives you a few numbers, but they're not very clear. Although this is expanding quite a bit, which I'm happy. I'm happy with that. What's going on here? Skyscrapers, few of them, not that many. And yeah, so that's the plan for now, at least. Company-owned theater. So I might even just, build the same apartments on top of these apartments, for example, and then take a rent from those. So even if I do that, construction, for example, let's say house, apartment, not apartments, flat 1. So I would just, plop it right on top. It would cost me $8 million, and then I'll just, replace their buildings with my buildings. Or, change them and build better ones or something, I don't know. Yeah, I'll think about it. I think the airport's gonna be a real money loser because it's not really doing very much for me, I don't think. Like, profit for this period is only like 103, or is this going lower? So we're not really making any money, even though it cost me $1.4 billion to build, and the value of it is like $700 million. I'm not making any money from it, basically. So that's probably like wasn't a good idea. It wasn't a good investment. I assumed that the airport would actually do something for the city, but it does not appear that it does anything for the city, or nothing that I can tell. In fact, let's just look at the city for now. So leisure is still the lowest number here. So if you want to expand the city, we need to increase that number. I don't know if agriculture matters, like if we need to change that in any way. We can just put like stations out here, and the farms will appear. I don't know if agriculture is a requirement for your city to grow as well. Doesn't really matter for now. Almost time to pay property tax. So there's $1 billion is gonna disappear. We are in April, so 3 months have passed, and I've earned maybe I actually do make $1 billion a year. Barely. I think I barely make $1 billion a year, which really isn't good enough because I'm having to pay taxes, and I'll lose all the money in taxes. So I think I should sell the airport, because it's basically not making any money, and it's bumping up my property tax rate. Entertainment facilities. So I think that would mean that anything that is less than, how much am I paying in property tax again? Like 10% or something crazy? Facility subsidiaries are like 7 or 8%. So anything less than that. So if we compare profit with value, 10 times that is only $9 million. I think all of these are money losers if that's the... Oh, wait a minute, that's only April, my bad. So if we kind of wait until December and check these numbers, we can decide which things we should keep. Like this thing, I should definitely not keep this. Clearly. So I should only keep things where I earn maybe at least more than 5%. I'll probably have to have significantly more than 5% of the estimated value of the building. Those are the ones that I should keep. But it doesn't really seem like any of my stuff is worth that much. Total profit 10 years. I guess it's a 10-year, but the thing is, it hasn't been 10 years, so I don't know. Like, if the 10-year profit rate is about the same as the estimated value, I should keep them. I think that's what it means. But, I mean, station concourses are fine. 1st of May, 8, 9, 10, 11, $300 million, and it's May. Yeah, no, I don't actually think I make enough money to justify the properties I own. Huh, curious. Alright, we can wait until December, and then I'll sell the airport. I'll probably most likely sell the airport. What's the stock market doing? Not much. So I'm basically losing money. I'm basically losing money. Even though it's only because of taxes. It's only because of taxes that I'm losing money. I wonder why the game, like the property tax is so high. I don't know why the game mechanics is like. I guess if it's not like that. Well, I was gonna say, I guess if it's not like that, then it's really easy to make money. But it's really easy to make money anyway. Like, you play the stock market, it's just easy. You build property and then sell it after a few years, and that's easy. If you just run trades, you would not make any profits, because your trades always lose money. So I don't know... I don't the economics of this game is just weird to me. And it doesn't really make any sense. How do you run a sustainable business in this game? I don't even know. Don't even know. Market, real estate, superstructure. This airport is just really, really disappointing. The returns versus the value is just why that is so bad. And I don't know how to make the airport make more money. I have no idea. I guess it just needs to be closer to big buildings. I can just kind of build some big buildings out here, maybe. There's no roads here, though, which really does not help. If I like build my own big buildings and then sell them, would that increase the money coming in from the airport? It might. It actually might. I think I'd just sell the airport. Alright, so we're gonna wait till December. And then, depending on how things look, I might rearrange my subsidiaries, as in buy new ones. Spa Hotel 2. Yeah, this is kind of buy new ones. So, probably gonna replace some of these buildings around here with my own. Because this is, this is the highest density area, and it's probably gonna be worth the most money to do that. But I don't even know if that's gonna be a viable strategy. I don't know if that actually makes money in this game. You just have to try it and see what happens. Alright, it's June. Let's wait till the end of June and then let's look at the money again. The city does not appear to be developing very much. The stockpiles aren't really moving, which is fine. Except out here, oh no, even this is stopped mostly. Alright, so the city has stopped developing for a while. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's stopped too. So, alright. So next year I'll buy some. I'll rearrange my real estate and then see what that does for me. And then after that, maybe we will expand the train tracks again. But I just really want to figure out how to make money reliably in this game. Maybe there isn't. Maybe you just have to play the share market every now and then to get $5 billion and then build off that. It's almost the end of June and we almost made $500 million. That's fascinating. That is fascinating. Although I don't even know. Look, 800, 1.2, so that's $400 million there. And then the trains is about $100 million. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we are making money. Subsidiary returns versus subsidiary costs. We are actually making money. And we're kind of making just enough to justify paying the taxes. I mean, it's like, you do all this, you build all these trains, you build all these buildings, and in the end, you're not really making any profits. Why would anyone bother with this? Like who would bother with this? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Alright, it's July. Let's just wait until the end of the year. Business data, capital, railroad profits. So the trains are making profits every single day, that's good. Subsidiaries, we're still doing this every other day. It's amazing though, how much money that pulls in the subsidiaries. Huh, interesting. Entertainment facilities, profit per year, station concourses. So mostly the station concourses are making money. The other stuff not so much. We are building airport. Company data. Total land, 1 maglev, 1 bullet train, 1 airport. No port. City is not growing because I'm not doing anything for it. What else is there for us to look at? The bank gives you 1-year loans or 2-year loans. That's so useless too, like a 2-year loan? What are you gonna do like in 2 years? The airport is so, look at it, it's ridiculous.